Alright, what's up Mi fans? Dustin Depp here. As you guys can see, I've got out my Mi 3 for you guys today, but this isn't your normal Mi 3W. This one here is running CyanogenMod 11, so let's go ahead and take a quick peek through the interface. Obviously, you can tell instantly it's completely different than MIUI ROM, so we'll go ahead and check out the lock screen to start with. Anybody that's ever messed with CyanogenMod before will immediately be familiar with this. As you guys can see, I've got the 1+1 wallpaper there on the back. But let's go ahead and unlock it. First off, you've got your quick settings menu here, your quick launch menu anyways. You can change these out to whatever you want in the settings later on to whatever apps you'd like to use. You also have your quick launch there for the camera, but you can also launch the camera if you put it on this little thing as well. So it's just whatever you like. So let's go ahead and unlock it here. As you can see, this one is running a 1+1 theme, and shortly I'll have a video for you guys of the 1+1 running MIUI. So yeah, I've kind of swapped the phones there. But first off, you'll notice with the pull down, you get your notifications there. If you do the little swipe over like you're used to in MIUI 6 as well, you get your quick settings. So, I mean, you've got all the quick settings here. You can add other ones if you like, just like you can on it. If you hit the menu button, you get what you're used to here with the widgets and wallpapers and how to change them. If you pull up, you can turn on and off your search panel, your search bar, all that stuff. There's loads and loads of customization options you have with CyanogenMod. You've got themes, kind of like you do on MIUI. I mean, there are a lot of options, but it's more of a Google experience than it is a MIUI experience with the normal Mi 3. So it just depends on what interface you prefer, and if you're just dying for a change, then check it out. Now, if you guys have messed with the 1+1, this doesn't have all of the options that the 1+1 has. Where the 1+1 has gestures, i.e., double tap to wake, you can draw a V on the off screen to turn on the flashlight, the circle. This doesn't have any of those, so I was pretty disappointed by that. I thought it would have the double tap to wake, but it doesn't, so that's a bit gutted about that. But apparently the AOSP ROM does, so we'll check that one out soon as well. But you still get all your other customization options that you get with the CyanogenMod. So you do get the double tap up here to turn it off, but no double tap to wake, as you can see. But you can set any of these buttons to wake it, which is pretty cool. Just run through it there. Like you can see, you've got the app drawer, which you're not used to on normal MIUI. Let's go and hit home. Home again. Camera. The camera interface is kind of like that of the 1+1. So touch to focus, as you guys can tell. You've got all your quick settings right here, so HDR, all that good stuff. Got your camera rotation there. So this is the CyanogenMod camera. Obviously, you can install the Google camera and things like that, but it's just purely on what you guys want. Let's see. There you go. And so you can bring up your options anywhere on the thing, which is pretty cool. I just wanted to show you guys that. Let's see. Email client is it's pretty much like a Gmail client, but obviously for any and other emails. We'll go to the theme showcase. This is like where you have the MIUI theme store. This would be the CyanogenMod theme store, but there are more themes than just this. So you've got loads here where you can change it. There's even some MIUI V6 themes if you're feeling like that. You got wallpapers, fonts. There's loads of things you can change on it. So you do have a pretty high amount of customization options with it. I do want to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and run a benchmark here. So let's go ahead and hit that. Let me just make sure everything else is closed off. So let's hit home real quick. It is responsive, pretty responsive. You don't get real lag or anything like that, but you don't really get any real lag in the Mi 3 anyways. But we'll go ahead and run a benchmark here and check it out. We'll go ahead and hit test and test. All right, guys. So the benchmark is just finished, and as you guys can see, we scored a 38,572. So it actually is a pretty high benchmark still. So obviously the ROM is running pretty well on it. So yeah, overall, I think it's a great ROM, especially if you guys want to change from MIUI for a minute or two. You got loads of customization options, especially if you wanted to go back to say a Google type interface, a more stock experience than MIUI. But ultimately, it's just whatever your preference is. It's do you like the app drawer? Do you not like the app drawer? Things like that. There's loads of customization features in both, but overall, I would say the CyanogenMod mod runs pretty great. I really wish it did have the gestures. If it had the gestures, I would probably keep running CyanogenMod mod on the phone, but the fact that it doesn't have that all coveted double tap to wake, I'll probably go back to MIUI eventually on this phone. But yeah, if you guys want to run it, or if you guys have ran it and have any thoughts or anything else you guys want to see with this ROM running on the Mi 3, please put it in the box below, and I'll try to get out another video for you guys soon. So yeah, any questions or comments, put them down below. Thanks a lot, guys. At Dustin Depp. Peace.